Hello everybody, welcome to Jamil Giral. This is a channel dedicated to photography, education and technology. This is Jamil Silva and I'll be your host for this episode. You can find me on Twitter, Facebook and Flirt. If you like this video, please like it, please. Or if you want to subscribe it, please subscribe it. This is lesson 3 for learning Portuguese with a native speaker. In this third episode, we're going to talk about just a little bit about the alphabet. Remember in our last exercise that you heard 3 conversations and you're supposed to spot the situation they were talking about. You're not supposed to understand words, and of course you don't speak Portuguese, you probably wouldn't, but let's see the answers for this exercise. The first, I don't believe it could be out of order, but one of the exercise was this. I know it's very hard to sometimes understand what they're saying, and the exercise is not intended for that. I just wanted to try to understand the situation. And this situation is about a soccer game. Somebody is describing and narrating the game. So when you think about that, you can expect words out of it. For example, you can expect to listen to numbers, to scores, name of the players, and things like that. And this is how it works. You don't understand the words per se, but you can think about the situation and the words involved. The second listening was this. Well, this second listening was a speech by a former president called João Goulart in 1961. It's a very formal way of talking, and you can expect the words to be very formal, quite different from the soccer game. Now, the last listening.
Na região metropolitana de Belo Horizonte, uma aposentada escapou de sequestradores depois de simular um infarto. Logo depois, os criminosos foram presos.
Foi nesta avenida que o sequestro relâmpago começou. A mulher de 73 anos.
Well, this last listening was a newscast. So somebody is reporting the news, and because of that, you can think of situations such as, first of all, somebody in the studio talking about something that happened, and then they went out on the street to interview somebody and tell the story. So these are the listenings that you heard in our lesson number 2. Well, for lesson number 3, I would like to talk about just a little bit about our alphabet. Well, today we're just going to talk about just a little bit about the sounds of the words and maybe some uses of the language according to the alphabet. Something that I've noticed about the difference between English and Portuguese is that we don't spell words as often as in English. In English, you're expected to spell words more often than Portuguese. For example, when we say your name to somebody here in Brazil to write down, they will not ask you to spell it. Maybe they are, but in most of the cases they will write your name wrongly instead of asking for a spelling. This is how things work here. Of course, if you go into a formal place, they will ask you to spell it. But in general, we're not used to spelling words in here in Brazil, just like Portuguese, because this is how the language works. We have a pronunciation system that is quite rational, which is different from English. When we have a word, most of the time the pronunciation is based on the alphabet. So it's very important when you learn the Portuguese alphabet, because you can use it to read words. In this first part, we're just gonna work with the sounds of the letters. In lesson number 4, we're gonna tackle about the sounds when they are together, because I don't want this to be a very long video. So the alphabet is this. O alfabeto. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. So this was the Portuguese alphabet. In our next lesson, we're going to talk about when you combine these words together and talk about a little bit more about the alphabet. So this is it for now. If you like this video, please like it, and if you want to subscribe my channel. Bye bye!